the truth.
Martin Navies is a military analyst at King's College in London, author of Nuclear Weapons and British Strategic Planning. He joins us from London. Martin, is there anything the United States can put on the table that would lead Kim Jong-un to abandon his nuclear weapons?
No, I don't think so. I don't think total denuclearization is on the cards here. I know both parties have mentioned this as an objective. They've mentioned it in passing, but I don't think this is a realistic goal for them to work to. Nevertheless, I do think there are achievable objectives and short of total denuclearization, and I expect that those are the objectives to which the parties will work.
What do you make of the way this meeting has been proposed? This is all coming from an intermediary, the South Korean delegation, which met the North Koreans earlier this week and then traveled to the White House, actually delivered the message in person to Mr. Trump. Why they're doing it this way when we know the U.S. and North Korea actually have a means of communication, direct means of communication?
Well, these meetings were proposed during the Olympic Games. They served as a mechanism to arrange the meeting. I think the North Koreans didn't want to approach the United States directly. They felt more comfortable doing it through an intermediary. But whatever the case, the fact that we have a meeting today is a result of American pressure. It's a result of President Trump's fashioning of a range of sticks that has forced the North Koreans, in my opinion, into a corner. Sanctions are really beginning to bite now on the North Korean regime, and the threats that President Trump has made against the North Korean leader has unnerved them. So I think that is why we are heading towards discussions at the moment. The intermediary, well, that's just a mechanism by which these talks were arranged.
In the event that the meeting actually takes place, do you think that the personalities of the two leaders involved is a big factor here? Mr. Trump, Kim Jong-un, they can be erratic, they can be unpredictable. Do you think their actual characters is a big deal here, or do you think that pales in comparison to both countries' strategic interests?
No, I think you're correct. I think their personalities are a big factor. We don't know much about how Kim Jong-un will negotiate. It's the first time he's meeting with a foreign leader. President Trump, of course, is unpredictable, but it's his unpredictability that has enabled these meetings to take place. America's strategic interests here are clear, and I think they are attainable. I think there are three things that President Trump can achieve short of total denuclearization. Firstly, he's got to get the North Koreans to get rid of those missiles that can hit the United States. He won't get rid of all missiles, but he must get rid of those. And he must curtail the North Koreans' nuclear program. North Korea is believed to have between 20 and 60 nuclear weapons. That's enough. They don't need more for deterrence.
But wait, let me stop you right there. What can Washington put on the table? I circle back to my first question. What can they put on the table that would incentivize Kim Jong-un to get rid of missiles that can hit the U.S.? That's his whole leverage.
Yeah, so there are two things he could do. Number one, President Trump can offer him security guarantees. He can offer the North Koreans security guarantees whereby the United States will promise not to recognize the North Korean regime as a nuclear power and will not attack North Korea. Secondly, he can start easing off the sanctions. The timing is clear, is difficult here. But those are the key things that President Trump can offer, and those are the things that North Koreans want.
This is what I don't understand. Security guarantees, is that really enough? I mean, would the North Koreans accept just a piece of paper and a promise that the U.S. is not going to attack them?
Well, no, they won't accept that. But when the United States
what else can the U.S. provide?
When the United States gives a promise that it will not attack a country, that has got certain amount of weight. But even more pressing, and alongside those promises, would be an easing of the sanctions. The North Koreans are finding themselves in a very, very difficult position. And they would be prepared, I believe, to at least give up those missiles. They've only got a few of them at the moment, capable of hitting the United States. That doesn't mean they give up all them missiles. It doesn't mean they give all their weapons. The deterrent will remain in place, but it won't be able to hit the United States. That's an achievable objective.
Martin, just before I let you go, real quick, I'm asking everybody this question today. Do you think the meeting is...
Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bag.